Now I think that if I reach into the truck, it should go off. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and the weather's kind of a little bit disgusting today, but it means we're gonna get snow tomorrow, which is super exciting because now with a little bit of practice, I will be able to do better donuts with the Raptor in the snow. But let's get into today's video, which is going over the 5 hidden features on the 2020 Ford Raptor. A lot of these will apply to regular F-150s as well. I just want to give a quick disclaimer on that. But these are just gonna be the 5 hidden features that I've basically found on the Raptor after owning it for just over a month. There's some pretty cool things that I found on it, and I am still loving the light pods. But anyways, let's get into the video. The first thing that is a hidden feature on the Raptor is what you do if the key fob dies, and I actually learned this from the salesperson that helped me out, John Jenks, down at the Ford store in Provo. He showed this to me, which is a pretty cool feature, but we have to pop inside to be able to see it. Got you. This is normally where I turn on the Raptor, but obviously we're not going to. So I found out that if the Raptor ever, or not the Raptor, if the key fob ever dies, there's this cool little hole here. So I just removed the little rubber covering in the cup holder, and there's this little hole where you can actually slip the key fob down that little hole. So if I pull up my key, the fob actually fits down the hole. Now, I know that there have been videos that have been made where, because I watched a tutorial on this, so I have to like literally take apart my whole key fob to be able to show you like how this actually works, which I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. But all you need to know is you essentially drop your key fob down the little hole right there, and even if the battery's dead and all that kind of stuff, whatever on the key fob's dead, once you put it in there, the truck sends a signal through the key itself instead of through the battery or something like that, and then it'll still start up. So obviously it's gonna start up because the key fob's not dead, but that's just like a cool little thing on the Raptor essentially if it ever dies on you. So yeah, and this doesn't just work on the Raptor, this is all F-150s. All you gotta know is just a little covering on the cup holder. But now that kind of leads to a question is, what's under the other cup holder? I've got to find the little tab to pull it up. Guys, this is a lot harder than it looks, I promise. But it's because I don't have fingernails. Oh, there's nothing. Sorry. The number 2 feature has to pertain to the radio in the truck. Now, I've got to like do this all in one clip so that I show this to you guys that I don't have my keys on me. So, I've got the keys to the Raptor, okay, right here. Here is the key fob to the Raptor. Now, I am going to set it on Le Rock. Okay, keys to the Raptor on the rock. Now we're gonna pop inside of the Raptor. Okay, now it shouldn't be able to start up. Okay, no key fob detected. But I found this out while I was hanging out with the Russian the other night. I can press the power on button, and even though I don't have the key fob on me, if I can get into the truck, I can still, oh, it started music. I can still use all the functions on the truck. So I can still use the music. I can still use the navigation function. I can still do like the settings. Like everything function-wise, pretty much everything. You can see some of the stuff is grayed out on the trucks, like the vehicle. But the display too, I can use that. Change the brightness, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, all the functions on the screen still work. So even though the truck's off, it still works. This stuff obviously, well, the volume works, but the climate controls obviously don't work because when I do the climate control stuff, nothing happens. And then if you're done, you just press that and then it'll shut it off, and then it'll say Raptor, which looks really cool, but it takes really long. Ford Performance! But then if you want to turn it on again, you just press the button again, or maybe it won't work this time. Maybe I lost the magic touch. Nope, it works again! Oh, I just turned it off again. Sorry, user error. But let's get into the third thing now that you guys know that works. The third hidden feature that I found was something that I actually found when I was looking for something on the truck, and I didn't have any issues with my tires, by the way, but I was kind of worried with all the off-roading that I'm going to be doing that I'm going to need a tire jack, and I know the truck came with one, but I couldn't find it. So then I started digging, and I did find it. It's a really cool place. So if we go to the side of the truck here, got to make sure she's all unlocked. Oop, okay, we're good. So if we go to the back seat here, and I can't remember exactly, I think it was this thing that I pulled. Yep, there we go. I played with the seat a bunch, and I pulled it, and this is where the jack is. It's in the back of the seat back here. I thought it was kind of cool because, and also I was like looking at this seat, and I was like, what's this strap for? And I pulled it, and then I was like, whoa. But yeah, they keep everything back here in this little area, and I guess this is for gas or oil or something, I'm not sure. I don't work on cars, guys. I film cars, but I don't really work on them. But that's an interesting place to put it, because on my Ram 1500 that I had, the Rebel, the jack location was actually like right under here. So you'd pull this cover off the side of the seat. Maybe I should save that for another video, because now I'm talking about hidden features on other vehicles. But anyways, you'd pull this cover off the side of the passenger seat, and then that's where everything was located in the Ram. So the Ford has it in the back of the seat, and then the Ram had it on the side of the seat. So kind of interesting, but I mean, it's all the same. I don't know why they're trying to hide the jacks. Maybe it's just because they don't think they look pretty, but yeah, that's what it is. Now the fourth hidden feature has to do with the memory seats, and this one was one that I actually Googled because the Russian's like 5'1", and she's not really gonna be driving my truck all that much, but at the same time I also wanted a way to make sure I could set the memory seats. So then I Googled a way to set the memory seats with a key fob, and you can actually do it on the Fords, which is pretty cool. So let me show you guys. So we've got my key fob that I use right now, and I'm just gonna set that down on the seat, but we've got the memory seat function, so I'm gonna set for 1. So I just hold it down, and it did 1 beep, and then it did a 2nd beep, and then I lock the truck. So now it's set. So if I move the seat all the way forward, let's say, and then move the seat all the way back like that, and it looks like I was running over something in the back, so that's my bad. But anyways, okay, so we got the seat all moved back. So we'll kind of lock the truck, and then if I unlock it, you can see the seat now is adjusting to where I had it, and it's set to this key fob. So my 2nd key fob, I can have it set for passenger number 2, essentially. And so then I can have them set so when they unlock it, then they can have the seat adjust to where they had it essentially, which I think is a really cool feature, because then if you have 2 drivers, then you can set it to whatever driver, and we're gonna throw that there again. But yeah, I think that's a cool feature. Like the fact is you can set it for 2 different people, which I know that's what memory seats are supposed to do, but you don't even have to press a button. You can just literally unlock the truck, and then it does it for you. And apparently the article that I read said that you could also do it with the steering wheel, and then also the pedal layout. So everything will adjust to what you had it set at. So yeah, that's a pretty cool system on the Fords. The 5th thing that was actually not going to be a hidden feature until today has to do with the alarm system. And I learned this kind of the hard way because I went to the store, but I have the window open to kind of showcase this. So I've got the window open, but I'm actually going to open the truck first so I can kind of show you what's going on. So you've got these little things up here. Oh, it's not bright enough, so let me brighten this up for you guys so you guys can kind of see. Up top right there, you've got these little things that look like mini little lights. Those are actually sensors. So these ones scan like the top, and then these ones scan like the interior of the, you know, F-150 or Raptor or whatever you have essentially. So since they're scanning like the entire interior of the truck, if you arm the truck, so I've got the truck unlocked right now. When I shut the door, you'll see that it'll say right... Oh wait, I've got to lock it maybe. Oh, maybe got to unlock it. Let's try that again. It'll have like a thing that'll say like all sensors whenever you shut it. Let's see. So I'm in the truck, and then I go out of the truck, and it's not working. Let me figure out how to do this again. There's something that I have to do, like it'll show on the screen that it'll say like all sensors, and it means that the sensors are armed. Okay, I figured it out. I'm an idiot. So you got to turn off the truck, and then you can see right there it has all sensors, or you have perimeter sensors. So the difference, I believe, and I might be wrong in this, all sensors is everything on the interior and on the outside, whereas perimeter sensors is just on the outside, hence perimeter. But yeah, now I'm going to set the alarm off on my truck, and I'm going to annoy my neighbors. Okay, so we've got key fob on Le Rock again, and now I think that if I reach into the truck, it should go off. There we go. So, now that it obviously goes off, I can just unlock it and fix it. But yeah, it's pretty cool that you have like a perimeter sensor and all that, and now everyone here probably hates me, but it's okay. So I totally just hit my microphone on the mirror there. Rookie move, you know, pulling out and everything of the truck after setting off the alarm. But we have a bonus feature in today's video. The reason I did this as a bonus feature is it's not really a hidden feature, but if you don't own a F-150, you might not know about this. So that's why I wanted to still put it in the video, but I didn't want to give it like its own dedicated thing in a list of 5, because then you guys would be like, Ben, you're really lame, and I'd be like, yeah, I know. And so, yeah. This one is with the Ford Pass system. So as you can see, we've got my toaster of a phone, if we unlock it, we can see the my girlfriend right there, and then if we unlock it again, we can see 2 of my ex-girlfriends kind of in the background, and then also obviously all the important apps, YouTube and Instagram. Snapchat's really important. But I've got Ford Pass right there. So we just got to go into Ford Pass. It says that I'm not driving, so I got to say I'm not driving. And then I kind of got to go away from this for a second because I think that if I go to vehicle details, it shows, yeah, it shows where I'm located right now, so that's kind of awkward. Okay, now that we're off that, anyways, you can see this is pretty cool. It shows you tire pressure from on the truck currently. It says what I should be at, so it's saying that because it's cold, my tire pressure should be less. It says oil life remaining. Somehow I'm already at 75%. Which I think is kind of weird. Actually, I almost have 2,000 miles on it, so that makes sense. You got the Wi-Fi hotspot. I can schedule cold starts, which is really, really cool. So basically what I do is I can schedule it to start up, and you know, I can schedule it to start up every single day at 7 a.m. if I wanted to. And they got the other stuff as well. And then I've got to scroll up again for a second, so give me another second, guys. Right here, service report. So this one shows like my odometer currently, and also where I can schedule the maintenance and then service history and all that. But shows me the mileage, which now it makes sense why I'm at 75%, because I've got almost 2,000 miles on the truck already. And yeah, this is like the new beauty angle on the Raptor. I need to get some good photos of this because that looks so good with the new lights. But sadly, that is going to end today's video. And yes, I know there's more kind of like hidden features. I know that there's stuff with the little keypad on the side of the truck right there. There's some cool stuff with that. But I thought those were the main ones that I thought were really, really neat that I've kind of like found out and then also had to look into because certain things have happened. And there's always a lot of stuff that you learn about a truck or just any vehicle in general after owning it for a while. But that all being said, if you guys want me to make more videos about this kind of stuff, like especially this like hidden feature segment, if you guys want me to make videos about vehicles that I review and like the hidden features I find on them, let me know in the comment section below and I can do that. Like I could do a whole series on like the Chevys, for example. I could do a whole series on the Ram trucks as well. That would be really cool in my opinion. But let me know in the comment section below. If you happen to be stopping in for the first time, obviously subscribe, and I will see all of you in that next video.